the SMOK AL85. How's it going, everybody? This is Andy with SMOKAL85.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SMOK AL85, which is essentially an Alien Mini. It looks like a combination sort of between the iStick PICO and the SMOK Alien Original Dual 18650. So that's what we're going to be going over here today. Like always, we're going to go over the basics here first, then we're going to have a quick vape on it, and then we're going to dive in, take a close-up look, see what it comes with, take a look at the package, all that good stuff, and we'll bring it back up top, play around with the watch a little bit, have a few more vapes on it, and I'll give you my overall thoughts on this SMOK AL85 Starter Kit. Alright, so starting off with the basics on the AL85 by SMOK. It's a single 18650 mod. The battery is housed right here. We'll see that better in the close-up though in a second. It does use SMOK's little fire bar. This side panel right here is the fire bar. It has that same beautiful screen that's on the Alien right here, except this is a single 18650 mod. The maximum wattage on this single 18650 mod is 85 watts. That's where the AL85 comes from, Alien 85. And this mod does have temperature control for nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. It also has a memory mode that will remember your presets if you do want to set that up on here. And then it's also got that strength mode that's on a lot of the SMOK's recent devices, the normal, soft, hard mode, so that you can put it when it's in regular wattage mode. The tank that comes with this starter kit is the TFV8 Baby Beast, or you can get this mod by itself if you would rather use a different tank up on top. It does come with two coils. It comes with the 0.4 ohm Baby Beast coil and then the 0.6 ohm Baby Beast coil, so you'll get two of those. Alright, let's go ahead and have a quick vape. I've got the 0.4 ohm coil at 50 watts, and I've got some Sour Belted Green Apple inside of here. Alrighty, here we have the packaging on the SMOK AL85, same packaging as the Alien. It does display the color option that you're going to get with SMOK. You can see the matching color scheme here, silver and silver TFV8 Baby. Flip it on over, it tells you a little bit about the AL or AL85 kit. Alien Mini is what I'm going to call it. You can see what the kit includes here. Slide it on open. Inside this box here, you'll have the AL85 front and center. Pull up that top portion, you'll have this little battery card right here by SMOK. Love that they include it. Do not use your batteries if it looks like any of those images. Only use your batteries if it looks nice and flush. AL85 warranty card, and you get an AL85 kit user manual here. Shows you about the device, all the features on it, battery, screen, tank, filling the tank, putting your battery in, all that good stuff. Pretty good overall user manual, nothing crazy. You get a micro USB cable for charging the AL85. Then you'll get this 0.6 ohm replacement coil for the Baby Beast. The one that comes pre-installed inside of here is the 0.4 ohm. And then as you guys can see right here, it looks like this kit is supposed to come with a piece of replacement glass. I'm sure the final production units will, but right here there's just a vape band inside of this package. And I think if they weren't going to put replacement glass, they would put the vape band in here. So I'm hoping that the final productions have that piece of replacement glass in there. Then you get some extra O-rings here and then an extra top filling cap. Alright, here we have the AL85 up close. Look very familiar. That's because it looks like the Alien, just a mini Alien here. You have your fire button on the side here, very nice fire bar, very responsive and clicky. On the back panel, AL85 SMOK, it's got this sort of textured carbon fiber-ish panel like on the Alien. On the front you have the OLED display, wattage, normal mode, battery life, voltage, resistance to the coil, amps, wattage, the temperature of the board, puff counter, and then your little vape timer for the last vape there on the bottom. As you can see, that'll go up. Boom, your last vape is saved there, 1.95 seconds. Micro USB port located on the front panel of the mod. Just like on the PICO, to change your battery, you're going to unscrew this little top cap right here. They do this to keep the profile of the whole mod lower. They just have this tiny bit sticking up here instead of having the mod come all the way here. It is marked with a negative indicator on the top, positive down inside of there. Slide your battery in, screw this top cap back on, and you're ready to go. Now the tank that comes with it is the TFV8 Baby Beast, which I've covered multiple times, but let's just do a quick overview right here. You got the dual bottom adjustable airflow on here, good sized airflow. Swing open top filling action, just swing that top portion to the side. You have a top filling port right here. Pretty easy to get a dropper bottle or unicorn bottle in here, but I would like to see it a tad bit bigger for those dropper bottles. This does lock into place. You swing it in, and you see it gets to about here, and then you have to push down a little bit and in so it locks. So see, it's not going to come sliding open right there on you. Let's take this off and show you with a 25mm though. Alright, so here we've got this tiny little mod here with a 25mm on here. This is the Eleaf RT25. Now it's hard to see, but there's just a tiny bit, about a millimeter or less of overhang on the front when you're using a 25. So 24mm will sit nice on here, because check out the sides here. There's no overhang on the sides. The only time you're going to get overhang with the 25mm is just this tad bit on the front here, but there's just a little bit of overhang and it's not very noticeable. And here you can see the 25mm, it sits fine with the battery door cover. It doesn't touch it or anything. It has a space in between it. So that's really an option. So you got a super stealthy single 18650 right here, and you can slap a 24 or even 25mm on here without a problem. Just know with a 25 you're gonna have a tiny bit of overhang. Size comparison right here, this device right here, the Cupty, is the one that gets the most usage out of any device I have, I would say. So here's a quick size comparison between these two. The width is a bit thicker on the AL85, but you can see it's shrunken down right here a tad bit. Then when you hold them side by side, you can see the AL is a lot more low profile, but this is also without a tank on it, and this is without a drip tip. When I put that Baby Beast back on here, now you can see it with a tank on here. There are some smaller tanks that would keep it even more low profile, and then with the drip tip that's going to add a little bit, so they aren't too much different in height when you have the tank on there, surprisingly. But yeah, I just figured that'd be a good setup to compare it to, because this is a stealthy all-in-one setup with an internal tank, and this is the tiny little SMOK AL85. Here you can see it next to a 60ml bottle of e-liquid, and these are 60 mils obviously, so they are pretty big. Just in case you've never seen a Cupty before, this should give you a decent size comparison. Here it is next to a 60ml glass bottle. And then one final comparison here is next to the Minikin 1.5 dual 18650. That's going to take care of the close-up though on the AL85. If I missed anything, if you guys have any questions on this starter kit, please let me know. Let's bring it back up top for now though and have a few more vapes on it, play around with the wattage, and I'm going to give you my overall thoughts on the SMOK AL85 starter kit. Alright, now I've got that close-up out of the way, let's go ahead and have a few more vapes on it. Before the close-up it was at 50 watts. I did bump it up to 60 watts here on this 0.4 ohm coil, and I had to top it off, so I added some Mr. Meringue by Charlie's Chalk Dust, a fantastic lemon flavored e-liquid inside of here. So the flavor and vapor production, it's fantastic. This is nothing new. I have covered the Baby Beast before. You guys do know I love it. It's definitely one of my favorite mini sub-ohm tanks. The Baby Beast is just a great tank. Let's go ahead and have another vape. I did bump it up to 80 watts now on this AL85, and that is the maximum on this 0.4 ohm coil that's inside of here right now. Now on the Baby Beast with the 0.4 ohm coils, I usually keep it around 60 watts. You could see 80 watts there. It was good. I didn't get any dry hits. Vapor production is good. The flavor is still a little bit good, but it gets a little bit too warm for me at that 80 watt range with the 0.4 ohm coil. When I'm using this 0.4 ohm coil, which is the main coil I use on the Baby Beast, I keep it at 60 watts. So that's sort of right in the middle between the 40 to 80 watt range on that 0.4 ohm coil. With this Mr. Meringue in here by Charlie's Chalk Dust at 80 watts, it just tastes a little bit off at 80 watts. And this is one of my go-to liquids here, the Mr. Meringue, so I usually do keep it at that 60 watt range. Alright, so my overall thoughts on the AL85, love it. I love it. It's a small, compact, single 18650. It's like the iStick PICO with the alien screen on it, alien body on it. SMOK's fire bar in here. It's like they took the PICO and they put all of the things that I love about SMOK's Alien onto the PICO into a single 18650. I absolutely cannot say enough about this little mod right here. I know some people were having paint issues with the original Alien batches, and then it looks like SMOK fixed that on the later batches. I personally have not had any problems with that G320 kit, and so far I've not had any problems with this. Since they did fix the later batches of Aliens and the G320, I'm sure that they have fixed the paint on this. If I do start to notice it wearing off, right when I start noticing it, I will put a comment down below, update you guys. But as of right now, the paint is staying nice on here. Obviously, I haven't been using it for as long as a lot of people were with the Aliens when they started to notice that. So that is why I will keep you guys updated if I start to notice the paint coming off on this mod. But really, I cannot find any real cons with this mod right here. I just put the Eleaf RT25, which is a 25mm on here. You can see that. You guys saw it better in the close-up. But there is just a minuscule amount of overhang on this port on this side of the mod right here. So you can even have 25mm on here and it will nearly sit flush. You have about a millimeter tops of overhang on the far right side, but from the side profile it does sit nice and flush like you guys saw in the close-up. Just a very, very good portable single 18650 mod. You guys saw some other size comparisons in the close-up. I really have nothing bad to say about this mod right here. I love the fire bar, I love the screen. The main reason I didn't use the Alien, which is the dual 18650 version every single day, is because I like the portable, more stealthy devices to take with me every day and then just swapping out the single 18650 battery because I don't need the higher wattage vapes. I keep it in that 30 to 60 range. So this right here is absolutely perfect for me. It will be a staple in my rotation, hands down. They come in a bunch of different color options. This is the silver version. Comes with the matching silver TFV8 Baby Beast. The black one comes with the black, so on and so forth. It is just a very good single 18650 mod. A lot of people love the PICO. A bunch of people love the Alien. You mix those two together, they have a kid. You have the AL85 right here. Beautiful, beautiful device. If you do already have a Baby Beast, I would recommend just picking up the mod by itself since it's very reasonably priced. If you've never used a Baby Beast before, I would say get this starter kit. It's very rare that you get a starter kit that comes with an awesome tank and an awesome mod, and that's what we have right here with the SMOK AL85 Starter Kit. Fantastic tank, fantastic mod. Good amount of coil options on the tank, and they have a rebuildable deck too for those of you that want to build your own coils. That's pretty much going to wrap up this video though, guys. If you have any questions on this AL85 or any other vapor related questions in general, please do leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to get back to you. And if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, vape on.